Deadlock has King of the Hill now? Yep, you heard that right. The urn got another round of changes and they look pretty good. For now, Deadlock patch notes for people who don't want to read. Instead of a punch, parry and alt dump party, the urn drop off point is now King of the Hill, meaning you need to be standing inside the capture point to have a chance of capturing the urn. Yeah, it's probably still going to be an alt dump party, but at least now you're not going to be fighting over the same 1 meter square, and I, for one, as a reluctant urn warrior, like the idea of not instantly exploding once I drop off the urn. Both teams can progress at the same time, with the aim being to get to 100% with just your team left remaining in the circle. Both teams will stall at 99% if they still have people inside the circle, so if you want that urn goodness, you've got to either win the fight or push them out. But if your scuffle takes too long and the urn decides it's had enough, which is after 75 seconds, it'll explode into souls that you can shoot. They hang around for a bit and then they fizzle out. Let's talk about the King of the Hill zone before we get into any numbers. The capture zone is a 20 meter circle around the urn. Since either side lane isn't an exact mirror, the circle is actually lopsided on the map. This is what it looks like for the Hidden King theme lane, and this is the Archmother theme lane. The urn runner will now get their 35% bonus souls and stats as soon as they drop it off. So if you're a greedy boy like me, you're going to be incentivized to run that urn as much as possible. Speaking of dropping off the urn, I imagine you've noticed, but just in case, it's on top of the bridges on the sidelines now instead of under. Now let's look at some of the number tweaks. The overall bounty for the urn has been reduced by 20%, but it's unreduced for the comeback team. Progress duration for the behind team is 6 seconds, neutral is 12 seconds, and ahead team it's 18 seconds. Running the urn damages you if you hold it for too long. That's not new, but they showed some mercy and added an extra 10 seconds before it starts dealing that damage. The comeback team is granted an additional sprint speed bonus, which has been bumped up 1 meter from 4 meters to 5 meters. Urn comeback resistance gives you an additional 35% debuff resistance on top of the already existing 35% bullet and spirit resistance. Urn comeback resistance aura now also matches the King of the Hill circle, so down from a massive 60 meters to just 20 meters, but you should be fighting in the circle anyway, so it makes sense. The patch is live. Let's see what the community thinks in a day or two. Better? Worse? Urn fatigue? Let's see. If anything in this video helped you, or you just don't like reading patch notes but like knowing what's going on, drop me a like or a sub, show some support. Catch you on the next one.